Hi everyone, welcome again to another Teacher Joseph video clip. In English, when we talk about someone's house, sometimes we're talking about their tribe. And when we're talking about their tribe, we're talking about their behavior. That can also lead us to talk about their accent, how a group of people communicates, how a family communicates. When we talk about a particular house, like the royal house, for example, we all know they have great communication skills. It's not really so difficult, to communicate very well, especially if you get your breathing right, your intonation, and joining the words together is very important. If you're watching this on YouTube, as I'm sure you are, you should have a look at my playlists because there's one there which is all about accent reduction. Now, I'm just going to read a sentence from a book here. And while I'm reading it, I just want you to hear really my intonation. Okay, so I'm just opening this book randomly. Two men were during the night on their way, it is said, to steal sheep. Two figures of immense size appeared, one on the top of each of the two high hills on the neighborhood. Now, if I read that like this, I've just lost my place there. Here we are. If I read this like this, two men were during the night on their way. You can hear there that it doesn't sound very professional. And if we talk about the royal house, that really isn't how they read, is it? So let's just see. We're going to add in our intonation. Two men were during the night on their way, it is said, to steal sheep. So I join the words together. Two men on the way, rather than two men on the way. And the intonation, two men on the way, which is a little bit different from two men on the way, which is much harder to listen to. So I'm wondering what you think about different families and tribes and how they communicate. We spoke earlier about the royal house. Around here, there's some families who prefer to communicate, as we say, with their fists. They like to fight. And there's also others who don't communicate well. They're very quiet people. And you know the Arab proverb, beware of the quiet man, because one of these days you'll just pop. So different tribes have different habits. And also there's those, of course, who use different parts of their mouth to speak. And that's because we learn how to speak from our mother or our father. We imitate them, which is why, again, as I always say, shadowing is so important. Listening and repeating, listening to people as they put their voice up and down and trying to copy them at the same time. It's very important while pulling your mouth down. Shadowing is not about translating. It's simply about imitating what you're hearing. Like a game, you hear, say. Even if you only hear ba 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 ba, try to say it. Well, that's it from me for now. I'll be back again soon. I hope you've enjoyed this. And remember, if you have a choice today, you can change even just one small thing about your English speaking. Could be your breathing, could be your intonation going up and down. It's up to you. I can assure you, you'll be sounding better. See you Take care. Bye.